What's poppin', Meta Gang? Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host. I'm Mark, here to help raise the collective vibration, shed some light, spread some love. You know the vibes. You probably know because you're watching the vid. Alright, so I had this idea come to me and I started working with it yesterday, and I feel like I really need to share this. And I was going to post it on my Facebook, but I realized it's going to take a minute to write it all out, so I might as well just say it and talk about it and get this idea out there. So I know most of us have probably had this experience many times before, but just imagine you gained new information or something has been brought to light to you and it has changed your life in a positive way, and then you want to share it with somebody else, and once you do that, this other person will immediately validate what you already know, give you more information, and then you give them something else, and then it's like boom, boom. No one will say it, but you two are having a battle of the ego, and it's like, who knows more? I know more. No, well, I know this, and I know this, and I know. It's literally like a battle. And that led me to think yesterday, is information actually quantifiable? Like, can you measure information or the quantity of information? And the answer I came to is no, because for many different reasons. Albert Einstein defines energy as mass times the speed of light squared. So without even really going too deep in this just means energy is mass, mass is energy at the most simple level of it all. Energy is light, light is information. So there is really an infinite amount of information out there in the universe. So you cannot quantify it. So don't ever get lost in an argument externally or internally about who knows more. You're wasting your energy because neither of you knows more. It's infinite. So please keep that in mind. I've wasted a lot of energy on that, so I just wanted to share that. Be aware of that. And then you might be asking yourself or wondering, so if you can't quantify information, can you qualify it? Can you categorize it via good or bad? And I was thinking about that too. And the answer I came up with was, fuck no, you can't. Because morality has nothing to do with objectivity. So what that means is it has everything to do with subjectivity. It's all subjectivity. What is good to you and bad to you might not be good or bad to somebody else. Your bad might be someone's good, and someone else's bad might be your good. So only you know what's best for you, and only you know what is good for you and what you need to do. So that is very important, and you need to keep that in mind before you start trying to impose your will on another person and try to show them what's good. Because even if you know objectively something is bad for you, somebody's spirit may need the experience to come to that conclusion in the first place. And if you try to force that information on them without allowing them to get that experience, you are blocking their spiritual experience and their growth. So you may do it because you care, but you need to be aware of when you aren't really helping somebody, because only they know what's good for them. And most of the people on my channel who are resonating with me to begin with right now are light workers. And take a second to step back and really think about what that means. A light worker, plain, short, and simple, is just somebody who works with light, who works with information. So every one of you people watching this video, regardless if you are spiritually woke or whatever the fuck you want to say, we all have been working with light since the moment we were born, even before we were born. This is a whole different video, so you can read about the lightbody or the merkaba. That'll give you more information, but I'm not going to talk about it now. We are all light beings, We've been doing this. This is what we do, is we shed light. Energy is light. So your duty as a light worker is just to spread light, just to share information and hopefully lead people in a positive way. Like, your intention is really what matters. So as a light worker, you should probably do the good work rather than the bad work. Some light workers only work on stomping out light, you know? Some light workers like to lower the vibration and they don't even realize they're light working, you know? And by most people's definition of light work, those are not light workers. But what the words truly mean, everybody's doing it already. So to kind of just wrap this up, please don't get lost in ideas of knowing more than somebody and knowing better than somebody, because you truly do not. We all come from the same soul or God or whatever you want to call it. Language is so limited, so by the time you start trying to explain it, you're already limiting it to begin with. But we all come from the same place. We're just experiencing things in different vessels, so you can't try to impose your will on another vessel, because they need to experience and grow themselves. So keep that in mind, please. And also, real quick, I don't want you guys to get lost in the concept of love is light. So I did come to the conclusion years ago that love is light, light is love, which is true. Love is one of the highest frequencies of light. It's pretty much the strongest force in our universe. But that doesn't mean that all lights are love. You'll get lost and you'll get hurt carrying that idea around all the time. Like, we might have come from pure unconditional love at the highest level, but if you tell yourself everything you experience is love, you're going to experience a lot of things that aren't love. You're going to experience pure hate and be in denial about what you're actually experiencing it, you know? A lot of times, because we did come from the state of love to begin with, all we're trying to do is experience love, and a lot of times we don't remember where we came from, so we may manifest and express this as hate or jealousy or envy or other fear, low vibrations that really don't resonate with our true state of being. And it's your duty to show people where they truly resonate as a light worker. But I really want you guys to understand that there is definitely hate in this world, and you can fight hate with love, but please understand there is some hate in this world that is not misdirected love. It is hate for the sake of hate. So please be aware of that. Don't waste your energy on it. Remain in your pure, loving state of being so you can't be hurt. Protect yourself and set positive boundaries, and don't fuck with that hate shit. What I've realized at a certain point is, like, no amount of unconditional love can solve some of the hate, because it is going to exist there. Objectively, we know that there is, like, multiple dimensions and multiple sides to the reality, so please just be careful. If this was enlightening to you or gave you some info, smash the fucking sub button, hit the like button, shed some light in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, and keep doing the good work.